Hi, we're back with the third video of the New Year series. We finished making a blueprint of our lives. Then we finished decluttering last week. And this week, we're going to look at how we can set goals that manifest. To be very honest, this is not just a New Year video. You can use this anytime. Anytime you want to set goals, you want to begin something, you want to manifest something, you can always come back to this video and watch this. In the meantime, if you haven't watched the previous two videos, I will link it up here. I highly suggest that you please go watch it first because this is a continuation and then come back to this. We are great at planning things. Like, for example, if you want to start going to the gym or if you want to plan a trip, we get very excited in the beginning where it's only planning and thinking. And then when it comes to taking an action or putting in efforts, we become very lazy. And this is the reason why many of our dreams don't manifest. And let me tell you frankly, not taking action is not the only reason why our dreams don't manifest. There are many reasons behind it. What we're going to do today is we're going to dissect it layer by layer and we're going to see what is the reason why our dreams don't manifest and how can we set goals or how can we set any intention that manifests. Now, if you think that the tips that I'm sharing are just something that came randomly to my mind or I googled them and I'm just telling you, absolutely not. These are neuroscience backed tips. If you actually follow these tips, it will help you to rewire your brain into doing the hard things in an easy way. Consistency is a huge factor when it comes to manifesting something or implementing something or making something happen. And how can you be consistent? It's only if everything feels easy for you. All the tasks that you need to do, your routine needs to feel easy for you. It needs to feel natural, and whatever you're doing needs to be on autopilot so that you don't have to think much and you don't have to fight inertia or you don't have to look for motivation on a daily basis. If you are serious about changing your life and if you have serious goals for the next year or any time in your life, then you need to watch this video. If you put in the hard work and discipline to make your dreams happen, trust me, it's only a matter of time. Your dreams have already come true in the future. So let's begin. First thing that you need to know is you need to emotionally charge your goals or your dreams. Say, for example, your dream is to be rich, but why do you want to be rich? How much money do you need? What do you need it for? You have to give an emotional reason to it. You have to give a personal touch to it. Say, for example, I want to be rich enough to travel the world, and for that, I need, say, $1 million, and that is my goal. Now, if I just say that I want to be rich, that is a very subjective thing. Rich for me may not be rich for someone else. And if I just say I want money and not specify how much money I really need, again, the universe is very playful. It can give you some amount of money, but not exactly what you thought of. You need to show energy and excitement to the universe. You need to show the universe that this is the reason that I want this thing and this is the reason why I will manifest it. Finding your why or having a personal reason is also a great source of motivation when it comes to following up with your goals on a daily basis. Now it's no longer random. It's no longer I just want to have a fit body or I just want to be rich or I just want to travel the world. You need to be specific. So then you will know, oh, this is my exact goal. My body weight needs to be so and so. I want to travel to Turkey, or I want this much amount of money, or I want this specific car. You need to be very specific. You need to have an emotional and personal connect to your goals. This will make your brain believe that you have a very specific goal that you have set and your intention is absolutely clear. And once you have your clarity, the universe will align into making things happen for you. The next thing that you need to do is you need to break these big goals into tiny, tiny actionable tasks. Say, for example, your desire is to become an author. And for example, your book has 500 pages and you want to publish your book in the next 1 year. So what you're going to do is you need to divide that big task, the 500 page book, into 12 months because your goal is to manifest it in 1 year. So what you're going to do is you're going to decide what you're going to do in each and every month. So every month has 4 weeks. You're going to decide what you're going to do every single week. You have to track your progress. You have to see if you have actually done it. You have to follow up. You have to show that continuous excitement and passion towards your goals. You have to show the universe that I'm here for this and you have to give me this. And every week, when you follow up, if you have completed that task, you need to celebrate your wins because this is a personal win. It is courage. You showed up for yourself and you did it. You have to celebrate. You have to start feeling happy for yourself. You have to start feeling like you're already manifesting your journey. You're already manifesting your desires. And that is when the universe will start working. The next thing that you need to know is the WOOP technique, which is WOOP. Now, look, all of us like to plan and make big dreams, and we have all of these plans written out, and we know what we're going to do every single week and month and all of that. But what happens when there is an obstacle? You see, life happens and our dreams sometimes take a backseat because there are other things that need our attention. And that is where you use the WOOP. WOOP is wish, outcome, obstacle, plan. So what you need to do here is you need to first figure out what your wish is, which I believe you must have figured out after the first 2 points. Next, you need to decide what the outcome of your wish is. Do you have absolute clarity in how your outcome looks? Because let's face it, if you don't know how your outcome looks like, the universe will not know either. The next thing is obstacle. Now, every dream, every wish, every project, everything will have obstacles. Why? Because that's how life is, right? Everything is not a linear curve in life. It's not just start to finish. You have a lot of ups and downs. It's an oscillating wave, it's an oscillating curve, whatever you may call it. And here's why you need to list out or think about all the kinds of obstacles that you will face or that you might face when you're going about manifesting your desires. See, for example, if you want to join a gym, your obstacles might sound like it's a very rainy day, or you don't feel like getting up, or you are caught between a lot of tasks, or you have a lot of work, or you're traveling for something. So these are the obstacles which will stop you from going to the gym. And the next thing is plan. How do you plan to overcome these obstacles? Let's face it, we are humans, life happens as it is, and everyone has problems. We need to plan for those problems. We need to plan for those obstacles, and this is what will put you ahead from the rest, because everyone plans and everyone even starts doing things, but there are very few who actually cross hurdles and cross obstacles. One small setback cannot take you off your course. You need to plan how to overcome that. The next thing that you need to do is you need to have clarity about your priorities. If you have, say, for example, 5 goals that you want to manifest, what is on top priority and why is it on your priority? Why are the other goals not on priority? And what is the order of the goals according to their priority? What is the importance that you're giving to them? What kind of time and effort can you put into manifesting these goals? One thing that I would like to mention is don't try to do everything in a day. If you have 5 goals, spread it out through the week. Say Monday you're doing one, Tuesday you're doing something else, Wednesday you're doing something else, but at the same time you're following up with what you did earlier in the week. If you try to fit everything in one day, you're just going to be burnt out. The next thing that you need to know is implementation intentions and how to set them. I've said this in one of my previous videos that motivation kills a lot of dreams. Why? Just because it's very difficult to find motivation on a daily basis, because motivation simply is an external factor. It's not something that you have inside of you. You hear something, you see something, you read something, or you see someone else achieving their dreams and you feel motivated. Now, finding such sources of motivation externally is very difficult when you're doing this on a daily basis. What comes handy in here is your passion and drive. You need to focus on what you're actually passionate about and what gives you that drive to work on your passions. Why are you manifesting the goals that you're manifesting? What is your intention? What kind of outcome or what kind of life do you want from this? And why do you want to do this in the first place? Setting intentions is very, very important. And a simple way to do this is whenever you set an intention, say for example, I'm going to start a business. Okay, scratch it. Say for example, I'm going to start sharing my wisdom, or I'm going to start making YouTube videos. Don't think of it as, oh, but I'm going to make money or I'm going to be famous. No, you need to have an intention. My intention is to be relatable to people. My intention is to share my wisdom. My intention is to be able to share my knowledge with a lot of people. So even on the days when you don't have enough following, likes, or subscribers, or whatever it is on social media, you will always focus on your intention. What was it? It was sharing your wisdom and knowledge with a lot of people. And that intention will keep you going. Next thing that you need to do is a reward loop. Now you have all your goals, you have all your manifestation, and every day you make some kind of progress, even if it's 1%. Some days you don't feel like showing up for it, but you still do something. And on a daily basis, it may not seem like much, it may just seem like a drop in the ocean, not even noticeable. But I need you to audit. I need you to audit your progress. I need you to track your progress. Look at what you've done in the past 1 week, or look at what you've done in the past 1 month. You will see that there has been a significant difference. I get it. You may not have moved mountains in that 1 week or 1 month, but whatever you've done is worth mentioning. Talk about your wins, journal it, write it down, celebrate your wins, feel happy about yourself. See, it's only when you keep telling yourself that you've achieved this, you've done this, you showed up for yourself, even on the days when you didn't feel, when you felt sick and you didn't want to wake up, you still woke up, you did things that were really hard. See, when you go back and look at these, it will make you feel like a winner already. It will make you feel like you're already there and so much has changed inside of you. So by now, you know that to manifest anything or to accomplish anything, you have to break your goals into smaller chunks. And whenever you do that, you have to have actionable tasks. Now, what you can do here is for every actionable task, you have to visualize and you have to take aligned effort. Say, for example, if you want to write a book, your actionable task for this week is to write 10 pages. So you need to start visualizing about that. Of course, you have to visualize about the final outcome, the big picture, and all of that. But you also have to visualize about these smaller tasks which will lead up to the final outcome. And these are also like small mini trials of, helping you visualize how your dream is going to look. So the more and more you do it, it will come even more naturally to you. And the next thing that you need to do is whenever you're visualizing and taking action, you need to track your progress. Are your actions aligned to your visualizations? Are your visualizations turning into reality? Is there something that's going wrong? Are there any challenges that you're encountering? Tracking your progress constantly will help you to go from where you are to where you want to be. See, when you do anything, you are bound to have challenges. Sometimes you may even fail, and you need to know that it is completely okay to fail. Failure is a normal part of the entire package that you signed up for when you want to do anything in life. What you need to do now is, you don't have to feel bad, or you don't have to let that setback stop you completely from pursuing your goals. You need to reframe failure as data. You need to see where you failed, how you failed, why you failed, and what are the changes that you can make next time. Failure is something which gives us a lot of wisdom, and it molds us into the person that we need to be in order to achieve the success. And the most important thing that you need to remember is you need to embrace rest and recovery. See, if you take a machine, for instance, sometime or the other, the machine needs servicing, the machine needs to rest, the machine needs to stop, to be energized, to be recharged and refueled again. We are only humans. We need rest and recovery to come back stronger than we were. Your mind and body needs to be absolutely calm and relaxed in order for you to see what goals lie in front of you and for you to plan how to tackle them. The process may sound exhausting to you only if you have not done it before, or if you're not used to being so progressively chasing your goals. Trust me, little by little, once you start doing this, you will be on autopilot in no time. We are only one video away from finishing this series, which is going to be released next week. And I genuinely hope that this has really helped you out. I'm going to give you 1 week to work on your goals and set them and to start working on them. The entire idea of creating a 4 video series in December is that we have enough time before the new year is here, and we have enough time to start our routines. Don't wait for the 1st of Jan, because that's why we all feel we want everything to be perfect. Don't wait for perfection. Start much before that, so that by 1st of Jan, everything will be on autopilot for you, or it'll at least be easier than now. Now, it is extremely important to have a clear blueprint and declutter everything before you start setting goals and intention. In case you haven't watched the previous videos, I'm going to link it here. Please make sure to watch it because it will highly help you. In the last video of the series, which is coming next week, we are going to be talking about setting intentions over resolutions, so that whatever intentions we set in Jan will sustain and come with us till the end of the year, that is December 2025. which will help you change your life. I'm very mindful of the fact that we all lead busy lives. So all the tips, hacks, and steps that I share are very doable, very simple, very beginner friendly. If your best friend or your loved one asked you for your help to change their life, you would give it everything that you have. So why not try doing it for our own self once, our own life? This is the year for us to change our lives. Let's all do it together. Until we meet next time. Bye.